additional witnesses in support, please come forward.
Susan Myers of the 131st. The past year has proven what Americans feel about guns. 8.4 million first-time purchasers. Women's gun organizations are being inundated with ladies seeking guidance and training. This holds true to my own local chapter of the Well-Armed Woman that I help lead. I'm here today to give voice to the women of our state who feel strongly in our right to protect ourselves with firearms. Given my size and age, I'd be hard-pressed to fend off an attacker. My concealed pistol and the training I put into the use of it helps level the playing field and gives me a fighting chance. Firearms are the great equalizer, making gun rights very much a women's issue. I carry a pistol that holds more than 10 rounds and a spare 12-round magazine. Why should some bureaucrat who likely knows nothing about firearms have any say-so in what I choose for my personal protection? So long as the criminal element has theirs, I'll be hanging on to mine, and the Second Amendment Preservation Act will help back me in that stance. Lastly, and I don't like this part, hearing law enforcement say they'll always support the law-abiding 2A rights, but is no longer a comfort. With the current state of the nation, the time has come for Missourians to add more than assurances to our toolbox. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions for this witness from the committee? Yes, please proceed, gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you for being here today. I wanted to ask, what part of the state do you come from?
I'm just outside of Springfield, Missouri.
Okay. And I wanted to speak on what you just said. I went to Academy of Sports the other day, and their gun section had no guns. So you're right, 8.4 million have bought new guns.
That's just first time. Yes.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So my question to you is, why do you think so many people have bought guns this past year?
Watch the news. I mean, they saw violence. They saw being helpless. You learn that you are your own first responder. And the Well-Armed Woman, the company, the organization that I work with, we build skills in women. Women may come to us and they may decide they don't want to carry a firearm. They're not comfortable with a firearm. We're not putting those in their hands. We're giving them information and tools. And one thing people don't realize about the firearms community and learning and training with firearms is it gives you a whole new mindset, and you walk more confidently even when you don't have your pistol. Like in here, to exercise my first, I had to lock up my second. But that's a conversation for another time. But you carry yourself, you're aware, it empowers you as a woman to just embed in yourself that you will not be a victim. And studies show people that carry themselves that way are less likely to become a victim, so it's a win-win. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Boggs, please proceed.
Yes, thank you. As a rural area citizen, I maybe have a little bit different take, and maybe you do as well. I'm pro officer. I support the police, the sheriff, all the above. What some people don't put into perspective as where we are is you're 20 minutes from any law enforcement. In 20 minutes time, they can have a heyday with you if you don't have something to protect yourself with. And so out in our rural areas, it's very important to be able to stand up against we have so much thieving and stuff going on. And no, you don't shoot anyone, but if they think that there's a chance that you do have a weapon, they're not going to mess with you. And
Correct.
So we have a right to protect not just our bodies, but our things that we've worked our whole life for. And but just think about 25 minutes. I had a motorcycle accident. It was 25 minutes before the sheriff's department was there, and that's getting there. That they're not just sitting there going to finish their coffee. That's they get the call and get there. So just think about what we would be like with no backup for 25 minutes.
You are your own first responder. I work from home. I'm a homebody. The gun goes room to room with me, if not on my person. And things have come up that I've only gone out the door because it was on my person to deal with the situation. So yes, sir.
Thank you. Any further questions from the committee? Seeing none.